Hi, how are you? I hope you're well. Welcome to Mel's Mindful Musings. I, this morning, wanted to get a quote on heating oil. And as we all know, prices are rocketing at the moment, but even I was a bit stunned at over £1,000 for 1,000 litres, which not so long ago only cost about £300, £350 as it went up and up and up. And what was interesting when I pulled this card, only look back to see how far you've come. And it really brought a smile to my face because I was immediately taken back to when I was a child and very different way of living. And I remember every morning in the winter, my mum coming in and literally sort of scraping the ice off the windows. And she was beautiful, and she'd bring our clothes and warm them in front of the fire so that when we got up and got dressed, we were getting into warm clothes. And then if we ever moaned about it being cold, my father would say, well, if you're cold, you need to put on another jumper and move about, and then you'll get colder. So I found with this, I looked back and I thought, yeah, we were pretty resilient then and we got through it. And we're still here fighting fit. So as I switched off the heating and I thought back and realised how far we have come, how far we have come in expectations of expecting there always to be light and always be heat and always be warm and cosy in our homes, to have cars to travel around in if we're lucky enough to have one. But there is much that we take for granted now, that if we look back into our lives or our parents' lives or our grandparents' lives, what they were grateful for, and how when I talk to people who are older, they didn't tend to take much for granted because they didn't often have a lot, and therefore they were very grateful for what they did get. And I found that we have sort of, or I can certainly find times when I've got into a flow of realising I can just switch everything on when I want, rather than being very aware of what it takes to have that as a benefit in my life. So we are going to be putting on more jumpers and moving about more, which means we'll probably get fitter. And I'm sure there's lots of jobs I could get on with to help keep warm. And then I thought it was lovely. I pulled this, believe in magic. And again, I just smiled widely because the affirmation is true magic is abounding in my life. And I thought, yeah, this is the time to sort of hunker on down and say, yeah, do you know what? Things change. And we shouldn't ever take it for granted because we never know what's around the corner. So believing in magic, knowing that this too shall pass and everything goes in full circle, as I've found in my experience in my life. And I promise I am not going to be taking a single thing for granted from now on. So I don't often, but sometimes I do fall into the trap. And even though I can be very grateful, it's when it's taken away that we can really, really then say, wow, just a spark of that back in my life again would be amazing. And our level of gratitude can really go up, can't it? So we often don't realise how hungry we are until maybe we don't have any food. So I wish you a magical, abundant day. Be well, and I will see you soon. Bye.